Republic of Somalia. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. We are honored to have you this afternoon.
Because it came at a time when many colonial powers were ceding ground to allow self-determination for many countries on the continent. This day is even more significant now as the continent becomes intrinsically bound by the challenges that require tackling from a common front. But here people are so good at just saying it and saying it the right way. As we reflect on the past 52 years, we must not forget how intertwined Somalia is with the continent's success in the next 50 or so years. General Katumba Wamala, Chief of Ugandan People's Defense Forces.
Your Excellency, we have Ethiopia here, like I had.
The theme for AU Day this year, Women Empowerment and Development Towards Africa's Agenda 2063, is about the future we want for Africa, where women are included in the mainstream to make our continent a better place. If I may quote the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Her Excellency Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, having one woman who made it in a man's world is not enough. We need a critical mass of women and gender parity to change the world, to end Africa in a human place or a human world. Her statement truly challenges us to come up with ways in which we can make 2015 the African Year of Women, with concrete examples of women empowerment.
Led by women ministers that's what makes Somalia successful. Today, what I would like to say to my African fellows is that Somalia again is back and it's in the corner, and we are ready to take our position that we used to play in the African continent. On this occasion, I also would like to congratulate and salute the African solution for African problems, which Somalia become an experimental lab and become a successful experiment even. Today, the world is facing a unique war against the extremism and radicalism and terrorism. And there are so many parts of the world where this war is going on. I would like to say that Somalia is a success history among these different wars that are going on in the world today. And this has happened, of course, with the contribution of the international community and with the selfless contribution of the African brothers and sisters who just came here to support Somalia to stand back, back to its feet. We are very much grateful for that contribution, and we will remain in debt for this great contribution. The African Union mission here in Somalia will remain in the rest of the life of the society, of the nation, part of the history in the making today in Somalia. Somalia today is making a new history. Went up, down, and now again come up. And African Union mission in Somalia and the AMISOM forces that have fought here in Somalia died, wounded, and disable it because of liberating Somalia from the scourge of terrorism will always remain in honor and will always remain in the minds of Somalis in the generations to come.
On behalf of the Secretary General of the United Nations,
Before the next speech of the SRCC, I would like to take 2 minutes. Speech in being calm, that was Somalia youth, and giving the...
Here we see with our eyes the real achievements that African solidarity, African spirit of sacrifice can achieve. The changes that are going through Mogadishu and Somalia, the progress it is making are remarkable. And they are thanks, one and only really thanks to that African solidarity. What better solidarity than to sacrifice your life for your brother or your sister? So I pay great tribute to the Africans who have achieved this success, and included, of course, the Somalis themselves and the Somali National Army, who are demonstrating as well their courage every day.